Hello. Before I get started, I just want to let you know that you might see these next couple of videos be a bit of lower quality. That has to do with the fact that I had a house fire and lost all of my equipment outside of my cell phones and my earbuds. So things are going to be a little bit on the lower quality side until I can recover everything. That being said, let's begin the video. In 1933, amid the dire straits of the Great Depression, a plot known as the Wall Street Putsch unfolded. With over 16 million Americans jobless and lacking modern economic and social safety nets, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal policies, particularly his departure from the gold standard, angered many among the elite. A group of powerful conspirators, reportedly including figures from J.P. Morgan to Prescott Bush, allegedly George A.W. Bush's grandfather, sought to oust FDR. They attempted to recruit retired U.S. Marine Corps Major General Smedley Darlington Butler to lead their coup. However, Butler exposed the plot, taking the information directly to the FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover, and the conspirators subsequently abandoned their scheme. The attempted overthrow of President Franklin Roosevelt, largely overlooked by the American press, appears less surprising when compared to the present-day right-wing media's attempts to downplay the more conspicuous and televised coup attempt of January 6, 2021. The plot against President Roosevelt could have been a success if not for retired Major General Smedley Butler, who exposed it. Butler, a revered former Marine, alleged that he was approached by a representative of some of the nation's wealthiest individuals. This representative sought to enlist Butler to lead an army of 500,000 veterans in a coup against the president, aiming to establish a dictatorship. This strategy appeared to be influenced by European fascists, whom these wealthy individuals admired. In true corporatist fashion, Donald Trump's intricate scheme to overturn the democratically elected president was not impulsive or uncoordinated. Instead, it mirrored the tactics of the previous American coup attempt. America was at its lowest point 3 years after the stock market crash. Unemployment had reached 16 million and continued to climb. Over 500,000 farms faced foreclosure and more than 5,000 banks collapsed, leaving hundreds of thousands of families homeless. Financial capitalists had defrauded millions of customers and manipulated the market to crucially, there were no government safety nets in place, such as the unemployment insurance, a minimum wage, Social Security, or Medicare. This time the coup attempt was far more successful. Instead of an army, Trump had his legion of rabid followers openly amassed in Washington, D.C. They were riled up by a speech about marching on the Capitol. But this started months before. Well, before the 2020 election. The whole campaign was wrought with claims that anything short of an electoral victory was a deep state rigging of that election. He made claims of fake electors and threatened officials when they didn't find more votes to tip the election in his favor. Our democratic republic, once safeguarded by honorable, courageous individuals who were faithful to our country, now faces the threat of an internal fascist coup. The protections of FDR's era are gone, and our president shows absolute contempt for the Constitution. If re-elected, he vowed to be a dictator on day one. His executive orders disregard due process and negatively impact women, minorities, and the LGBTQ community. Trump is using the military to strip the people of their First Amendment rights to free speech, which includes the right to protest under the guise of quelling unrest. His extravagant military parade, a symbolic act of public self-indulgence, serves solely to promote himself. Millions of public dollars were squandered to provide advertising space for cryptocurrency companies. As a part of his regular word salad sessions, Trump has not so subtly hinted at a third term. A notion that assuming his health holds, suggests his continued presence in the political landscape. A segment of the population appears content to endorse his actions, provided he continues to affirm their existing prejudices and biases. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Freedom of speech is a principal pillar of a free government. When this support is taken away, the constitution of a free society is dissolved, and tyranny is erected on its ruins." Republics derive their strength and vigor from a popular examination into the action of the magistrates. That's all for this week. Until next time, remember, your voice is vital. Don't let anyone silence you. If you appreciate this content, please like and subscribe for updates. Ring the bell. Your support truly helps the channel.